tattoos on our chest saying welcome to the grass is always greener club. Got a feeling in my bones. It follows me, it follows me, it follows me like a shadow. Don't used to running on empty, and now I can't stand the taste of healthy. I got so used to taking the shortcut that now everything it just cuts right through me.
Always greener club.
I've been flipping pages since I could remember. That told me I had to be within the lines of 2 degrees and 9 to 5. And I've been working after work since last September. Working after work, yeah. I stay up late on the weekdays. I never tell when we say. I never wanna look back and wish I could have been. I'm never gonna regret the hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a bonus, please. Take a chance, take a chance, a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance. I never wanna look back. Take a chance. All that you got, gonna skin. 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 I never wanna look back. Take a chance on faith. So take a chance. Take a chance on faith. It's too late now. It's something I never wanna say. I stand my ground. I need to be who I'm meant to be. See it any other way. No, I gotta keep the faith. I never wanna look back and wish I could have been. I'm never gonna regret the hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a bonus, please. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance. I never wanna look back. Take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. I never wanna look back. Take a chance on faith. So take a chance. Take a chance on faith.
You and me stages if he uses the spring break.
We still feel the flames burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong. No, 'cause after the storm, you'll see the sun. And after the storm,
extra damage according to the target's she could quit
Enemies is usually
according to the target's max
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home.
attacking enemies with her hidden weapons. She deals extra damage according to the target's max HP when hitting their weaknesses with her hidden weapons. The damage she deals will increase if she hits all the weaknesses of the target. Wan can move a short distance when she throws a sleeve dart. The speed of this movement scales with the attack speed. Since she could move a short distance after attacking, she could easily dodge damage from the enemies and poke them while dealing damage. First skill, Swallow's Path. Wan throws a fire swallow in a designated direction, dealing physical damage to enemies along the path and triggering Tiger Pace. Every once in a while, Wan retrieves a swallow dagger from the fire swallow, dealing physical damage to enemies in its path and slowing them down. The swallow dagger will deal more damage if it hits the weaknesses of enemies from the back. The enemy hit by the swallow dagger twice will be stunned. With this skill, Wan could deal damage to enemies and control them. As the fire swallow could return to Wan, she could quickly hit the weaknesses of the enemies from their back. Second skill, Needles in Flowers. Wan removes all the control effects from herself immediately and releases deadly needles to nearby enemies, dealing physical damage. The ability of removing all the control effects greatly increases Wan's chances of survival in battles. Ultimate, Crossbow of Tong. Wan activates the crossbows and shoots arrows at enemies continuously. Each arrow deals physical damage. When Wan activates her ultimate, she becomes invincible. After Wan fires arrows continuously and kills an enemy hero, she will search for another target to attack, activating her crossbows for several extra seconds and increasing her attack rate. When Wan takes back her crossbows or kills an enemy hero, Tiger Pace will be triggered. Crossbow of Tom can only be cast on enemies whose weaknesses are all hit. The damage Crossbow of Tong deals will be regarded as basic attack damage, and the amount of arrows she shoots scales with her attack speed. The burst damage and the invincibility brought by the skill make Wan unbeatable when she fights alone and also in team fights. In team fights, Wan triggers Tiger Pace to move a short distance and activates Needles and Flowers to remove control effects so that she could deal massive damage while dodging the enemy's attack. Then, she seizes the right timing to activate Swallow's Path. To stun enemies, she activates Crossbow of Tom to kill the targets quickly and destroy the enemy's lineup during the following attacks. Finally, Wan utilizes Tiger Pace again to move and reap. And that's our new hero, Wan. Pick her up for 599 diamonds or 32,000 battle points with a 30% off discount.
Ladies
in
and
her
gentlemen,
laundry.
you are watching the 30th SEA Games. We'll be your casters. I'm Yuko.
And I'm TDZ, and again, we are on our second day right now, and this is very exciting. This is a tiebreaker match between Singapore and also Vietnam.
Man, so let me just say that in day one, these two, they were literally up on each other's necks. They performed really well, but then again, this is a tiebreaker, so whoever wins this will win it.
Yeah, for sure. And again, what do we expect right here in SEA Games? There's a lot of surprises stored for you, especially this is a best of one match, a tiebreaker match. This will, they need, both teams, they need to show all of their ace cards right now for them to get that point.
Yep, alright, so here we are in the pick and ban phase. Of course, Boone is gonna use that Lilia. He has been using Lilia almost the entire day in day one, and he doesn't, I'm not sure if he doesn't use Chang'o anymore, or his enemies are usually the ones to pick it against him. Banned so far, of course, Kufra, Esmeralda, Kimi, Ling, and Harold. Sadly, we only saw Ling twice or 3 times yesterday.
Yep.
But boy, she is OP. She is just broken. Ling is one of the things as to how you can deal with Ling is just basically block her. That's it.
Yep, and also catch her right there. And you also need to keep an eye always on his mana bar, because every time that he has that mana, he will just always jump around any kind of obstacles right there, and it's really difficult. And that's one of the reasons why Vietnam removed Ling, and I think they're not quite comfortable yet while battling against this hero. And for the third pick, that will, or rather the third ban, that will be Amasha on the side of Vietnam.
I'm actually not used to seeing Grok being picked in that third rotation pick, so I guess this team, the ones in the red, they prioritize their one tank and just one damage dealer, because sometimes two teams tend to pick the first two tanks first. So going over to the side of SGP, they need an offlaner. Thumbs is available if I'm not mistaken. Chong will most likely use that, and a Lolita got picked. Akai for Tan, most likely. Or Hylos, actually. Hylos is still available. If I'm not mistaken, SG was one of the countries that first used Hylos and revitalized. Thumbs and Baksha. Ooh, first time gonna see Baksha on this team.
Yep, and I think Baksha is really okay right here for the side of Singapore, because, again, you need to get that gap close as soon as possible, because you don't want to let this Chang'e use all of his skills to burst you out. And again, the Meteor Shower. As long as you remove his second skill, that Meteor Shower DPS is not that high. So they need to get that focus and also focus on the backlines, because they have a very strong frontliners. So we have the Lolita. We also have the Grok. So it's really difficult. They need to get at least one more hero who can control the lane for the early game to the mid game, which is the Tham. So I think this is a really flexible draft here for the side of Singapore. And a last pick, Claude, for Vietnam.
Well, between a Claude and a carry, which marksman do you prefer?
I think it really depends. If you want to go for those team fight oriented draft, I will go for the Claude. But if the enemy team does have a lot of tanks or heavy tanks or any kind of high HP heroes, I will go for the carry. But well, there's a little bit of discussion there before who is strongest or who is stronger. Is it the carry or the Claude? But if you're going to compare it, once they have their all of their items, I think I will go with the carry.
I see. Well, looking at the lineup, SG, this is just me saying it, but I think they're leaning more on a pick-off type of composition.
That's true.
While the latter is more full-on 5v5. So it's a matter of will they actually get the check marks in their checklist, or will the red team overwhelm them?
That's true, and that's why it is really exciting to see this match right here, ladies and gentlemen. And again, this is the 30th Southeast Asian Games English coverage here in the Philippines for 2019. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I really want to see how they will dominate the first, the early game here. I want to see if this Baksha is really efficient when it comes to those, at least baxing out those back lines of Team Vietnam. But we will surely see that later on.
I don't want to make comparisons, but can I just say that the boxer from Team Philippines, it was so
yeah.
insane. It was so insane. I hope to see the same type of level from Baksha here in Team Singapore. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're strong, and let's see what kind of Baksha playthrough or what kind of style will Mr. Tan, if I'm not mistaken, show us.
Yeah, and again, going back to what you mentioned earlier, the Baksha played. He was just really tanky right there. He was just absorbing, standing, trying to psych out the enemy team. And I guess, well, that's also one of the factor here in SEA Games. So we're talking about mind games right now. We're talking about the ability, your eye and hand coordination. But other than that, the way that you can psych out your enemy team, at least trying to catch them off guard.
Yeah.
And use that psychological matter for at least putting your enemies down is also one of the most efficient ways to win against the enemy team here at Mobile Legends Bang Bang. And again, ladies and gentlemen, later on we will see, we will go to the Land of Dawn. The game is currently paused right now.
Right there, behind us. So we're just gonna wait for actually this live stream, whatever it is that the main stream, what the main stage is showing, it's also being fed or being in the feed of the live stream right here. So again, do not forget to share the live stream, tag your friends. This is best of one according to my boy TDZ here. It's gonna be a tiebreaker. So like what we said, whoever wins this will play for the playoffs.
Yep, indeed. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, and I think our game is about to continue right now. And we will go straight into the Land of Dawn. This is the tiebreaker for Day 2 Southeast Asian Games. Let's go ahead and introduce our players. On the side of Singapore, we have Furusawa playing the Kaja, Lim on that carry, Boone playing the Lilia, Chong on the Thams, and Tan playing the Baksha.
And for the side of Vietnam, we have HT on this Lolita, MH for this Xborg, Din for this Chang of VM on this Grok, and VT for this Claude.
Yep, and right now looking at the laning phase, Lim here taking a lot of damage, and they will take the first blood inside of Vietnam. Pham with the power of nature, putting down the carry on at least a few seconds, and that's what is the problem with this early game course. As long as you can stop the farm of this carry, it will be really difficult for him or her to transition into the middle game.
And well, given that Carrie was the one that died in the first blood, she will most likely not get a cool minion wave, so that spells bad for her. Even, I mean, some people might think it's just 3 minions, but no, it's all about getting the snowball in, getting the levels in. So now Lim will have to farm twice as much, but I gotta commend Chong on this Thamas in the top lane. He does not mind going 2v1 here.
Yep, and also one of the responsibility of an offlaner is to control the lane. However, here going to the top lane as well, Boom, which is level 4 already, trying to apply a little bit of pressure here in the top lane, trying to control the farm of Pham here on his Claude. And looking at this emblem here, he went for a bounty hunter, so he most probably going to soak all the experience first into the top lane, and that's the responsibility of the Stamps. Control the lane as soon as possible.
Man, look at those bombs coming in from Boone right here. It literally just exploded in front of Grapple here. The top lane though, Nugan waiting for the proper time to strike, but I like how usually if you're Claude and you're up against the Thams, you tend to be more conservative, but he does not mind. I mean, yes, it's the early game, he does not have much damage, but he can go 1v1 when it comes to the mind games. Will Boone actually be boxed? And apparently the answer will be no. Here we have Baksha being stunned, but he was able to get a power of nature to be used there as well, and bombs for days. Just when Boone is at the back lines, it is solid.
Indeed, and you see how tanky this Baksha is right now. He went for a tenacity emblem, so as long as his HP is just below the threshold of 30%, he will get an additional magic and also a physical armor right there. So it's really tanky, so he can just soak all the damage on the front lines here. However, here in the top lane, a little bit of risky play here.
So risky, will he be able to get it? Apparently the answer is yes, man. Quarter Inferno mode on Thams. You know what, every time Thams just pops the Quarter Inferno, he becomes so tanky. The sustain is real. It's just man, this is probably why Thams, ever since ML was invented, ever since ML began, he is in the meta.
I completely agree, and I think there's really no way that you can nerf this guy and he will be out of the meta. However, here, the first turtle objective will be taken out by Lilia on the side of Singapore. 1-1 at the moment, 3 minutes in, but when it comes to net worth, still even though. A little bit of a rotation. I think it's all about how the core heroes will farm their first item and then transitioning into those kind of rotations. But right now, both teams are quite passive. They're just waiting for their opportunity or at least a little bit of momentum swing for both sides.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Thams is trying to cut the minion wave here for Claude, and he tried to get the Beetle as well. It just so happened that Claude was able to spot him out. Xborg, though, at the bot lane, most probably gonna rotate over to the mid lane, and ultimate available for Chang'e if ever they want to initiate. The Divine Judgment going to be used right there, but of course that is a Rock very, very tanky. Of course, that's Insanity going to be used there as well. Apparently did not take out anyone. Thams jumps in. He does not care. Looks like the sustain really is real, but the Xborg was able to get away via the flicker.
Oh, just a drain of salt right there. He's almost going down here for Nguyen, but again, those damage still not enough. And also with the Faraga armor, he will get that additional invisible pixel where he can just jump out of the Faraga armor. However, here in the top lane, that's a nice charge here into the Meteor Shower. They will be able to secure that one kill. However, Tan here moving forward, going for that stun. Shield Unity, able to catch out Nguyen, but Nguyen is way too tanky as well. And also that life drain, a little bit of control when it comes to regeneration of the HP, but there's still not enough damage for the side of Singapore.
Man, the pressure coming in from Vietnam is still real. The blast can be charged. Apparently, it did not hit anyone. I mean, it technically hit Baksha, but he was in first skill mode. Stun connecting onto Divine Judgment. Will Lolita be able to get away? Apparently, the answer is yes. So, early game, they heavily depend on Boon, which... It's okay, it is a mage, he'll be able to snowball, but I guess the responsibility is a tad bit too much given that Lim, he only needs to farm, Chong can only go through so much because the power spike for Thams is mid to late game.
I completely agree, and Boon right here is the one of those early kind of mages where he can dish out a lot of damage with his Angry Gloom, and you really need to rely because they went for a carry, so you need to heavily rely on your mages first. However, here into the Turtle Cave, the Turtle's been taken, however, by the side of Singapore, but still with the control, Vietnam doing really perfectly, trying to prevent or at least trying to even out when it comes to net worth, almost even 13,500. But I guess the game changer right here is the core heroes. As you can see, Pham with his Claude, 1 kill already, so he's able to get that 80 gold additional. And for Lim, still 0-1-0 for his KDA. But, well, as I was saying earlier, the play style of Singapore right here is they need to wait for Lim to get at least 1 or 2 core items, a Demon Hunter Sword or maybe a Golden Staff for him to join those fights. But as long as he's not ready, all pressure or all the responsibility of attacking will be under the hands of Boon.
That is Lim, of course, trying to get that minion wave. Looks like Blazing Duet has been committed, and the Grok does get taken out for Rosaro, forced to go flicker back, but he did not make it. He died in the hands of the Claude, and of course, Lim still alive. That's okay. Numinum Blast can be charged. The slow coming in onto Boon, but looks like Black Shoes just came in time, and that is a kill coming into a Singapore. That was a 1-for-1 trade. Wait, 1-for-2.
Yep. And that was a perfectly timed Black Shoes right there. However, here in the middle lane, Nguyen taking a lot of damage from Chong. Chong with the fire missiles. No, he cannot take it on top of the Meteor Shower. And also an off-cam kill here in the bottom lane. Lim able to secure his first kill for Pham. Or I think this is a core versus a core. Carry versus the Claude there.
Ooh, of course, Chang gonna get stunned, but come on, Baksha doesn't dish that much damage. If we plan to zone out Chang, that's okay. So going back to that kill in the mid lane, I mean, who can survive a last Insanity and Meteor Shower, right? Even if you're a Thams in Content Inferno mode, even though you have your 1 or 2 core items, you just can't last that one.
Yeah, again, those pure damage from the last Insanity and also the magical DPS, the barrage of magical DPS from the Meteor Shower is not that... Oh, Nguyen here, up with the Bulwark. But again, with the Angry Gloom, he will get that magic kill with the Shadow Energy. Pham moving forward with the power of nature. He needs to aim that perfectly. And also with the Meteor Shower now being committed by the side of Vietnam, but who will secure the turtle Oh, however, fam, here on the top lane, a lot of casualties in the side of Singapore getting caught out by two members of Vietnam.
Goodness me, Lilia forced to reset that turtle. Of course, Black Shoe is going to be used as well. Will he be able to get out of there alive? Apparently, the answer is yes. Turtle still up for grabs. However, two very important heroes are down from the side of Singapore. That is the Kaja and, oh my goodness, the carry still down and Lilia gets taken out as well.
And that was a very nice kill there from Chang with Dean. As you can see, he purchased the glowing wand as his first core item, and if he didn't use the or purchase the glowing wand, he shouldn't be able to secure that kill and boom. However, a nice engagement as well here in Vietnam, trying to take down all the turrets, outer turrets on the top lane, and also securing the turtle in their hands.
Ice Cream Wand now available for this Chango. And alright, they saw the power of Chong in this times. Now they are just forcing him. Last Insanity gonna be committed to him as well. But nice zoning out from Tan right here, able to save his teammate. Now, of course, Singapore, they need to either regroup or try to pick off maybe Claude or Xborg because they're the ones that is much easier catch. I mean, Chang-O, she has speed boost and she has meteor shower, so you don't wanna, bet on that.
That's true. And while that is happening, though, a little bit of casualty or a little bit of skirmishes here, moving up with the bulwark here. Meteor shower being dished out. Furuzawa will go down, and also Dean able to take down Boom. And here comes the Team Vietnam moving forward here, really playing aggressively, trying to kite out one more member of Singapore. And I think they won't be able to take down this tier 2 turret away from Singapore. And they're not stopping yet. Tan taking a lot of damage, absorbing a lot of damage rather with his ultimate. Fam still moving forward here, and the tier 3 turret of Singapore will also go down.
Baksha is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. He actually was able to pop out 3 or 4 ultimates, so that gives Singapore more breathing time. However, turret. No, the turret from the mid lane is already gone. Looking at the scoreboard right now, 5 kills to 9, a gold advantage in favor of Vietnam, and turret takedowns in favor of Vietnam as well.
Yep, and looking at the current scenario, Singapore just purchased a Shadow Mask, and they really need to purchase this one because, again, if you're playing it from behind, you need to wrap around the enemy team, and one of the best ways to do that is by purchasing a Shadow Mask. At least it will also give an ample time if you're being focused on, if you click the Shadow Mask, the delay or at least the damage will be stopped for a little bit, and that will give you a little bit of space to run away. However, here into the near choke point, Din committing that meteor shower, still dishing out damage, and Tan will survive. Not fully charged Numinum Blast. That will do the trick, and that will at least destroy one member of Singapore.
Last Insanity gonna be used as well, but Chong was able to make it out of there alive. Singapore gets to live another day, but Lord is already up, and will they be able to step out of the base given that the pressure given from Vietnam right now is way too intense? Meteor Shower gonna be committed there as well, just to make sure that they will be stuck in their very own base. The wings being picked up by Chong right here.
Yep, and right now, Vietnam just taking advantage of the situation, choking out Singapore inside their base, taking all of their resources away from them, and which is really difficult because if you're playing, Singapore right now, you really need to use your blue buff, especially for Boone. He needs to get that cooldown reduction and also those at least a little bit of mana cost reduction for every spells, which is really difficult now for Singapore. As at the moment, as long as Vietnam we're not able to give a little bit of space or at least a little bit of momentum swing for Singapore, they might be able to take this one out within the next few minutes.
I'm gonna say it right now. If Singapore loses this clash, this is it.
Yep, this is it. I completely agree.
The Lord marching in their base is literally the last chance of them ever surviving, walking towards them.
Yeah, and I think the best thing that they can do right now is to pick off Dean, but it's really difficult. As you can see, with just one meteor shower, Tan here.
Tan.
Oh.
He got taken out. That's going to be used there as well. Last Insanity being picked up by Xborg as well. Looks like a lot of ultimates are being committed right there. Nice sidestep coming in from this Lim, but Mega Kill coming in over to this Chang. Lim still trying to defend his base. Lim got taken out, and this could possibly be a double kill coming in to this Chang. They were able to clear the waves. There's a new set of minions. Looks like this is it. Sadly, Singapore, they did not make it out of there alive. But JGWP
Yep.
to Vietnam for winning that. If I'm not mistaken, that was actually a somewhat fast game.
Yeah, it was a 13-minute game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 12 minutes and 39 seconds for that best of one game for our tiebreaker. But that was a really intense match right there.
Very.
I really thought that the Baksha can catch out the Chang'e every single time, but
Same.
with those meteor showers from Chang'e and also with those rotations from Claude, just picking off every single member of Singapore right there, really stopped the momentum of Singapore.
That is also one of the factors that I noticed is, this is just me and my data from Team Singapore. Chong, if he does not get the space that he needed, if he was not able to farm, he won't be able to do anything in the clashes, and that reflected in the mid part of the game. We saw that he was always being boxed in by two people from Vietnam.
Yep.
Nice plan from Vietnam, but it spells bad for Singapore because they were not able to adjust.
I completely agree. And well, the control of Vietnam, just the first few minutes or the first 5 minutes, it was almost an even match right there. There was a time where I think that was Claude, where the second turtle was will just respond. Claude were able to pick up 2 kills right there on the top lane, and that boosted up his net worth because again he went for a bounty hunter. So that's an additional 160 gold for him, and that cost him to buy another core item, which is really difficult, especially for if you're a core item. If you're a core hero, you'll need to get those core items, especially for this carry. A nice control for the carry as well.
And again, we've been mentioning this earlier. The first blood Lim Bin taken out. It's just a huge X coming in from Singapore, but a huge check for Vietnam. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was only best of one. Apparently, Vietnam was able to get out of there alive. They are now still in the running.
Yep, still in the running indeed. And as far as I remembered, Vietnam will be up against the Philippines for our third series or for our last series later on. So again, we will provide you more information right there. And also you can check out the Mobile Legends Bang Bang and also here at the Mobile Legends Esports for more details. And if you want to watch our live stream for our Filipino cast, just go ahead and tune in to the Mobile Legends Bang Bang official page.
Well, that has been it. We have been your casters. I am Yuko.
And I'm TDZ, so don't go anywhere, guys. You're still tuned in to the English broadcast of the 30th Southeast Asian Games here in the Philippines 2019. We'll see you soon.
I've been flipping pages since I could remember. That told me I had to be within the lines of 2 degrees and 9 to 5. And I've been working after work since last September. Working after work, yeah. I stay up late on the weekdays. I never tell when we say. I never wanna look back and wish I could have been. I'm never gonna regret the hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a boundless place. So take a chance, a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance. I never wanna look back. Take a chance, take a chance on faith. Take a chance on faith. I could have been. I've never got no regret. The hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a boundless place. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance. I never want to look back. Take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. I never want to look back. Take a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
I've been flipping pages since I could remember. That told me I had to be within the lines of 2 degrees and 9 to 5. And I've been working after work since last September. Working after work, yeah. I stay up late on the weekdays. I never tell when we say. I never want to look back and wish I could have been. I've never got no regret. The hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a boundless place. So take a chance, a chance on Take a chance on faith, so take a chance. I never want to look back. Take a chance. Take a chance on faith. Take a chance on faith. I never want to look back. Take a chance on faith. So take a chance. Take a chance on faith. It's too late now. It's something I never wanna say. I stand my ground. I need to be who I'm meant to be. Yeah, I don't see it any other way. I know I gotta keep the faith. I never want to look back and wish I could have been. I've never got no regret. The hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a boundless place. So take a chance, take a chance. A chance on faith. So take a chance. Take a chance on faith. So take a chance. I never want to look back. Take a chance. Take a chance on faith. So take a chance. Take a chance on faith. I never want to look back. Take a chance on faith. So take a chance. Take a chance on faith.
You and me, we both live life at full speed. Easy to see when we collide. No one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. shadows till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. Until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. A life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Superhero. Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero? Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through? In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. Like bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desire set my heart afire.